everyone, this is Sheryl with Clientele. I have a returning guest next to me. If you saw his amazing interview, and if you have not, you have got to go back to Clientele on Facebook and YouTube and look this up, because this is an incredible person in every sense of the word. Frank McKinney, award-winning author, award-winning real estate builder, real estate mogul, marathon runner, and incredible philanthropist, all in one human being. We can't believe it. You're going to hear some incredible stories. And we also are so honored to have the founder of Clientele and our sister company, MDR Fitness Labs, sitting with us as well, Patricia Riley. These two have known each other for years. How did that all start?
Well,
ladies first.
I guess around 12, 13 years ago, we were involved with a university called Northwood University. That's a school that's dedicated to business and entrepreneurial development. And Frank was honored. I was honored. We were at a function at Rich DeVos's house, the man who founded Amway, the biggest cosmetic company in the world, and a very a true business hero in many ways. He inspired many of us through the years. We were there, and Frank told me that the reason that he had been so successful was because he used MDR products for so many years, and he felt so good. He had such great health. He had amazing energy and stamina. And I was so happy and so taken that he had used MDR. We instantly bonded, and I was excited to get to know his beautiful wife, Nilsa, his wonderful daughter, and he's going to tell us all about them. So Frank, tell us about your family and the amazing life you created.
You know, in the open, Sheryl said a returning guest, and yes, 2 weeks ago, I actually had the same outfit on. That's too bad. I should have changed my outfit.
Looks great.
If you've been a fan and a family member of Clientele for many years, I bet 10 years ago, it was 10 years ago, Pat, I was on the cover of your magazine. And I look better now than I did then. I pulled that magazine out, and because of the skincare regimen and products that you all provide, I mean, you know, it sounds, I guess it does sound egotistical, but it's true. I feel as though I feel better, I look better, and then the Clientele products that you have. I mean, for those of you who have the book, you're huge fans, or the magazine, hold it up next to my picture, my screen image here. What looks better, 10 years ago or now? And I think it's the Clientele stuff I've been using for 10 years. You know, at some point we're going to divulge, for every year that I use Clientele, I lose a year on my aging process. I'm not kidding. I'm pushing 58 years old, and my daughter's friends are hitting on me. You know, I mean, and my daughter's 22. So it's amazing. I'm not promoting it for that reason. I'm just telling you, it is what you have in Clientele, freaking awesome products.
Which Clientele products do you use, Frank? Let's talk about the Clientele ones that you're using.
Clientele, yeah. Go ahead, Sheryl. Hold them up. She's got a whole bunch of them there.
I do, and we're going to talk about that in 1 minute. But I have to mention one thing: we cannot gloss over this at all, because you say that basically you're getting younger with every year. And Frank, I have to tell you, I saw your picture in the very beginning when you had longer blonde hair. You looked phenomenal then. But I have to tell you, the combination of what you're doing, working your body from the inside out, which is what Pat created. Pat, with her team of doctors, scientists, food scientists, researchers, these teams work with Nobel Prize winning collaborators as well. So Frank, let's walk through your Clientele journey. What would you say is your absolute favorite Clientele product? Although I already know, but you tell us.
You know what I really should do? I should take this camera and walk into my bathroom, show you my countertop that is loaded, maybe a toothbrush, maybe some toothpaste, but loaded with Clientele product. What you're holding up is my favorite product. That's the mask. I use the mask every other day. There's a tremendous amount of product in there. So the mask, because again, you know, I am out in the sun running these ultra marathons. As a Renaissance man, I'm toggling back and forth between a number of involvements, putting that mask on, you know, and then the hydration after the mask, the hydration products that you have, the Clientele, I like to, not only with what we talked about, a couple weeks ago, the MDR from the inside, but the outside, the care that I have to take of my skin from the outside at my age, it's critical. And the way you have formulated your products for me, I mean, at any age, really, but I feel that I look as good now or better than I did 10 years ago when I was on the cover of that Clientele magazine.
You were on the cover and you even look younger now. And I always tell people, the longer you use Clientele, the younger you'll look for your age. You look so young, so handsome, and a lot of our clientele don't look their age. So we're very, very thrilled. That's part of that is the lotus seed, the age-defying lotus seed with the repair enzyme. Also the antioxidants. We use a tremendous amount of antioxidants, and we believe in nutrition. So not only are you taking the nutrients from the inside, our products are really loaded with nutritional ingredients. So it's feeding and nourishing the skin cells. So that's why you look so young and terrific.
Absolutely. And I have to say that you just mentioned the Lotus anti-age technology, and I know that this is also one of your favorite products, Frank. And and as Pat said, you do look just healthy, young, full of vitality. What do you love about the Lotus Firming Serum?
Well, it's there's 3 words in that product, Lotus Firming Serum. I don't care about the lotus and I don't care about the serum. I like the firming part. Right when we get older, we want to be firm and always. And the after I do the mask, right, and I've done that, and then I put the Lotus Firming Serum on, I don't need to go get facelift or cosmetic or Botox or any of that other stuff. You provide it naturally with a product like the firming serum.
And one thing I'm sorry I wanted to mention, because we just a few weeks back put Frank and his beautiful wife on the skincare. They've been doing a lot of the internal care, but now the skincare. So we've added to that. And, this is the first thing, Frank. Did you notice that when you started using the Gentle Soy antioxidant wash and your facial sponge, your double action exfoliating sponge, what did you notice in the texture of your skin, the brightness of your skin, the hydration of your skin?
You're holding up the facial wash, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So I like that so much. I use it on my whole body. I know I'm not supposed to, but I use it on my whole body because, and I know you have a soap for, the soy wash for the body, but that stuff is so good. If it can do that to my face, what can it do to the rest of my body? And so, yes, it starts with that. Then I do the mask. Then and then I wash it off with that. The other product, and this is just out of left field, that's new, that was not around, I don't know how long you've had it, is that vibrating thing.
Ah, yeah.
The Firmalite, which has the LED technology.
That Firmalite, Nilsa's been using the Firmalite, and I watched her use it for a while. And, just because a woman uses it doesn't mean a guy can't use it. So I'm like, Nilsa, this is amazing. And by the way, my wife's older than me. So what it had done to her, and she uses all the other, topical products, but using that, I'm like, I grabbed that from her. Actually, I think, Sheryl, you sent me my own because Nilsa was getting tired of me borrowing hers and burning out her batteries. But that's another fantastic Clientele product.
And, this actually has the technology, and Pat will tell you because she created it, that will literally turn the clock back just like your MDR is, just like your vital factors that we talked about in your last interview. Turns the clock back. That creates your own human growth hormone that affects so many functions in your body. And this is the regenerator of collagen and elastin. Pat, how does this work with the photons of the Firmalite?
Well, that's the Clientele gravity control system, the Clientele gravity control serum and the Firmalite. And we did clinical studies, and you will look 4 years younger in just 2 weeks after you use this. So you really are looking younger because the product is actually helping your skin look firmer, more luminous, smoother, decreasing the look of lines, and helping to rejuvenate the youthful appearance with the Lotus and all of the peptides and antioxidants and latest ingredients we have in that formula. So gravity control system is a favorite. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's legit. Like it really works. You think that it looks like a toothbrush. It sounds like something that you wouldn't want to walk in your wife using by herself, right? It has that kind of vibrating sound. But my gosh, are the results? I should have. Nilsa's out of town, or I'd have her pop her face in the screen.
Oh, that would be
she
great.
looks amazing.
Well, she's absolutely gorgeous, and please give my love to Nilsa. because I've had the pleasure to see her, and she is just a beautiful, beautiful girl. So I can't imagine making her look more beautiful, but we'll take the credit if it did for her.
Definitely. And one of the things also, Frank, that you mentioned, I think in our last interview, was how, because you are a marathoner, a major marathoner, doing some feats that most of us would not think of doing, and you have won so many different times, that you need an environmental protector that really works for you. So tell us about the age blocker and how that's worked for your skin.
So the age blocker is more than just a glorified sunblock. The race that Sheryl's referring to, I'm not a marathoner. I'm an ultra marathoner, which means I run races in excess of 100 miles. One in particular in the Death Valley Desert that's 135 miles in the summer. So you're in 125-degree heat with the UV factor off the charts coming down, where there's no clouds at all at 125 degrees. And so the age blocker, I think that's the name of it, right, Sheryl?
Yes.
The age blocker, that product I put on religiously to make sure that, I'm out there in the sun, which we shouldn't be, but I have no choice. This race is outside, and then that keeps all that UV from penetrating that baby skin that I've got.
And it also has 10 antioxidants. So when you're exposed to the environment, you have free radicals damaging your skin. And now even blue light from computers damages people's skin. So it's important. The age blocker helps to protect your little skin cells so they stay youthful and healthy. And so as you get older, you still have that young looking skin. So I'm glad you use age blocker and love it, Frank.
And a couple points I want to make as well. When we talked about your facial mask, now Frank is on camera a lot and we're on camera a lot. So one of the things I know that you love to do is use that facial mask before you go on camera and for any type of event that's special to you. And what it's doing, Frank, is it's doing a very, very, very deep cleansing as well as a high-level microscopic peel, getting rid of all the age-dead skin cells and decongesting the pores so that you are getting absorption of your lotus firming serum, of your age blocker, of all the Clientele products that you're using. So that's how we're really seeing the benefits of getting into those pores. And then on your daily routine, you are doing your gentle soy antioxidant wash, double action exfoliation sponge to also remove age-dead skin cells and decongest the pores. So now you're really getting the optimum results. And that's how Pat and her team designed this. Nobody else is doing anything like this to get this total absorption.
Yeah, and the key really to the protocol, to the regimen, is to stick to it. We've all tried. It's not like I haven't tried other products out there, but there's some products, like say masks, for example. Some of them burn your face off. I mean, they're just too intense. You try to take them off, and they peel your skin off. The way that you formulated your products, Pat, allow for somebody to stick with the regimen. It's not like torturous or something we don't look forward to. It's actually like going to a spa. It's very therapeutic.
Thank you. And I have to give credit to Dr. Victor Witten. He's the one that developed the Clientele facial mask. Back in the 70s, I discovered the mask, and I thought, oh my gosh, my skin literally changed with the first facial. He had the first oil-free moisturizer also. And when I started using his products, I was so blown away that I actually dedicated my life to help bringing some of his technologies to the public, because it was so earth-changing to have your skin look great. I had suffered with like little areas of acne in my teens, and I knew I had oily skin, but I had sensitive skin. So I saw with the doctor's products that my skin really improved. So that led me on a journey to learn more about skincare ingredients and how they could literally change your skin. And that's why we use so many active ingredients, and that's why the mask works. It was Dr. Witten's original facial mask that his celebrities and his clientele, that's how we got the name Clientele, loved so much when he had his Park Avenue practice in New York.
Interesting.
Frank is all about aspiring to things, which is why he has 6 award-winning books, about to have his 7th on Aspire again, which is a 7th series. I aspired when Pat and I were 24 years old, which is when we met. We've been using Clientele for 41 years. I aspired that at 64, almost 65, I wanted to have phenomenal skin.
You wait a minute. Whoa. You never told me. You're almost 64?
I'm almost 65.
We both
Just a
the
minute.
same age. We're both the same age.
We're both the same age.
No way. I'm sorry, everybody watching this, but I'm on these little tiny screen. I can't, like, these guys are little thumbnails. I had spoken to Sheryl a bunch of times on the phone to prepare for this interview. Never saw what she looked like. I literally thought that you were maybe from this thing, like in your 40s. And Pat, unfortunately, you told me how old you are, but I had no way you're in your
39.
60s.
Pass it around. 39.
Pat's 39.
30, I mean, there's 30, listen, you don't need to listen to me. My goodness gracious. If you want to look like these women, that is what you want. That's crazy. So, wow. I did not know that. I'm happy to be the male spokesman, but you've got two perfect female spokespersons right there.
Oh, well, first of all, God bless you, number one. And it starts up here and then with Clientele. So we are all blessed to be using this product. And I want to talk about one more thing, which is your night treatment. We did a little bit of a different product for you this time, and that is the rejuvenation cream. Now, I always say that, when you wake up in the morning, your hair might be a train wreck, but your face should look like glass. How is this working for you, the rejuvenation cream from our advanced series in Clientele?
Well, look at my hair, still a train wreck. I woke up this morning.
It looks great.
I probably need some of that in my hair. But the rejuvenation cream. So listen, I'm a lot less. Excuse me. I'm a lot less exciting than I look. I get 8 hours of sleep at night. I go to bed at 8:30. I get up at 4:30. During those 8 hours, I want something working on my skin. I want something working for me that I don't have to work for. And so that cream that you just held up there, the rejuvenation cream, is something that does that for me. Just put it on before I go to bed. I wake up and I've lost, instead of gaining 8 hours of age, I feel like I've lost 8 hours of age. Fantastic product.
That's another thing that turns back time. And Pat, please tell us about 4 a.m. in the morning, what happens to our skin cells?
Well, when you're sleeping, Frank, your skin is still in its most active form, repairing and rejuvenating, renewing from all the activities of the day. So that's the time when the skin goes to work. And that's the time when Clientele's rejuvenation cream gives your little skin cells all the things it needs, the peptides, the nutrients, the emollients to help, and especially the lotus, to help to repair and renew and make you wake up looking younger and have beautiful, healthy, radiant skin.
Well, I'm going to ask Frank to help me do something. Now, every single time we do an interview, we actually announce a winner. And we didn't do it the last time, but we're going to do it this time. So I'm going to ask you, Frank, to come into the camera for a second, a little close, so I can whisper the winner's name of $150 worth of Clientele skincare and MDR products, whatever they want. We're going to do it for them with a personalized consultation. So if you come into the camera a little bit closer for me, can I whisper the name to you? Okay. Carolyn Jensen. Carolyn, can you announce it, please?
All right. So you ready for this? All of you MDR family and friends, you've been waiting for this announcement. $150 worth of product. Carolyn Jensen. Carolyn Jensen is the winner of $150 worth of product. And my gosh, Carolyn, you're going to look exactly like these two women when you're in your mid-60s. And if you're in your mid-60s, you're going to look like you're in your mid-30s.
There you go. And if you're brunette, you're going to be blonde. That's what's going to happen. So,
Pat, that's the next thing you got to get into is hair care.
Well, actually, working from the inside out, the MDR Fitness Tabs does help your skin, your hair, your nails, your heart, your brain, your eyes. From head to toe, the nutrients really do support your health. So you use MDR Fitness Tabs, and Vital Factors also does nourish the skin.
Yep.
We have so many people saying that the hair grows faster when they use MDR Vital Factors. Have you seen that's happening to you, Frank?
Yeah, I mean, I put my hair through a lot, and I change my hair color all the time. Today it's a little purple, sometimes it's red, it's blonde. And at my age, I shouldn't have any hair left. I mean, most men don't have any hair past the age of 40. I'll be 58 this year, and I have to go to the salon and get my hair cut every month because it grows like crazy. My fingernails too, I notice. I don't get, that's one thing I don't do. I don't do manicures or pedicures, but I just noticed I got to cut my fingernails like every 2 weeks because the keratin, the things that cause, was it keratin? I think that causes the.
Actually, there's other things. The biotin. Yes,
biotin.
And the nutrients, that growth hormone of your own body enhances your ability to repair and renew and make new skin, new cells, new hair. Mm-hmm.
anyway, all that contributes to the three images that you see on your screen right here. So I'm very grateful for all your support over the years, Pat, for my running and supporting and sponsoring us and donating to our Caring House Project Foundation, which builds self-sufficient villages in Haiti. Very grateful for that.
And we just want to touch on that one more time for the viewers. Anybody, please go to the caringhouseproject.com or .org, Frank.
No, the best thing to do really is to go to my webpage, which is frank-mckinney.com, just frank-mckinney.com. From there, Pat, they can access some of the houses I built on the ocean. They can access my new book, Aspire, that's coming out this summer. They can access where I'm going to be speaking, where I'm going to be running. And that's, that's kind of the best way to go, is to see, and to see the villages in Haiti that we're building. You can do all that from frank-mckinney.com.
And I have to say, everybody, please like and share all of Frank's incredible, aspirational, incredible story. It is just mind-blowing, everything that this man has accomplished, because he believes that he can. And he's going to show you how. Do not forget, everybody, to get that book. Go to his website, Aspire. It's the 7th book in the series. I think it's going to just take you to all new levels. I know it's going to take you to new levels that you have never experienced before, beyond your wildest expectations.
Thank you, Frank, so much for joining us. I'm so happy to be with you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. God bless.
Bye, guys.
See you next time.
And call us, 800-327-4660. Call Clientele and MDR.
Bye-bye.
Bye.